Every night, Ryan could hear it. The low hum, then a flicker. Every night, the basement light would turn on by itself. It had started a week ago when he had first moved into the apartment. At first, he thought it was a wiring issue, maybe a loose connection, but the light continued to flicker every evening, and each time he felt the same unease crawl up his spine. The apartment building was old, but it was the kind of place most people would call safe. Nothing strange had ever happened here, or so the landlord claimed. Still, Ryan couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. One evening, after another long day at work, Ryan came home to find the basement light on. He left it off. The faint glow leaked out from the cracked door, illuminating the hallway just enough to make him uneasy. He walked up to the door and tried the handle, but it was locked. He didn't have the key. The landlord had told him only he had it. Ryan sighed and shook his head. He'd deal with it tomorrow. But as he turned to leave, something stopped him, a shadow, moving across the floor of the basement, stretching long and thin in the dim light. The hairs on the back of his neck stood up. His instincts screamed at him to run, but curiosity won out. He took the stairs down to the basement, his heart pounding with each step. The light flickered again, casting eerie shadows on the walls. He reached the bottom and looked around. There was no one there, no strange sounds, no movement, just the strange, faint smell of something decaying in the air. He walked further inside, looking for any explanation, but there was nothing, just old boxes, unused furniture, and piles of forgotten things. And then, the sound, a shuffle. Ryan froze, staring at the far corner of the room. Something was there, a figure barely visible in the dark. It moved again, closer this time. The flickering light revealed its shape, a man, crouched low, skin pale and pulled to tight, like it had been stretched a crossbone. His eyes gleamed in the dark, wide and unblinking. Ryan's heart stopped. He turned and bolted for the stairs, but the door slammed shut behind him with a force he couldn't explain. The figure was suddenly standing in front of him, blocking the exit. Its mouth opened, stretching impossibly wide, revealing rows of sharp teeth. "Leave before it's too late," it rasped. But Ryan was already running, the figure's low, growling laugh echoing in the basement, following him. He never made it back to the apartment. The next morning, the landlord found the basement light on again, and the door still locked.